Okay. Right, hi everyone, it's Laurie Carr from Performance PT, just with one of our clients, Dean Rayney. He's been on our 28-day challenge and he's done a really great job. I think up till the end of the 28-day challenge, Dean, you'd lost 18 pounds, is that right?
Yeah, it's 18.9, so nearly 19, yeah.
So, and now you decided to sign up onto the long-term plan to aid your goals a bit further.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, just kind of thought is the next logical step, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to seeing the progress in the future.
Cool. So during the 28 days, what were the main things that you've noticed? What results did you get during the 28 days? Not just the physical, but the mental side of things as well.
Yeah, just generally everything, really. I mean, mentally, I was more aware of things. I was more alert at work. Just had more energy. I mean, I've got a very physical, active job anyway, so you know, it obviously helped to have that more extra energy and stuff like that. I felt stronger, which obviously, like I say, with the active job, it kind of plays a massive role in my everyday life, really. So,
yeah, what is your job? What is it that you do?
I'm an electrician, self-employed electrician. So,
Right.
Obviously, being self-employed, I've got to stay late and do the jobs, and I've got to do everything myself. So it's all on me. So, you know, the more energy and stuff like that I have, the better for me, really. So it's all good.
So quite long hours then.
Yeah, sometimes 10 or 12 hours. You know, it's obviously all the practical side of it, but because I'm self-employed, there's all the paperwork to do with after work and stuff like that, and quoting and going out. So it is long days, really. So yeah, it does help having extra energy.
So sometimes it might have felt like you struggled to fit it in, but you obviously did fit it in because you got the results.
Yeah, it was basically one of those where obviously I saw your post on Facebook and stuff like that, and I just thought, you know, just go for it, basically. And yeah, just basically just found time to do it. So yeah, never looked back.
Yeah. So as far as the training goes and the nutrition, I just want to give people an idea of what to expect, because, you know, 18 pounds in 4 weeks is a massive weight loss, and you've improved it further, which we'll talk about in a sec. But, you know, you was only training for 90 minutes per week, so 3 30-minute sessions, and the food was, you know, quite varied, eating multiple times a day. So the point I'm trying to get across is that you wasn't on a starvation diet, and you wasn't like training 4 or 5 hours a week to achieve those results. It was quite minimal, really, to what you've achieved.
Yeah, to be fair, I was quite surprised. You know, it was more the diet for me that noticed the big change, obviously. Like you say, I was only doing like 90 minutes a week, and that was it. So training wise, there was not a lot. And I'm surprised how little I had to do to change, basically. And it was just come a second nature after the first week. So yeah, it's amazing how much progress you could actually make by doing what you're doing. Like,
yeah. And how did you find the food side of things? Did you find it restrictive, or was it varied? Or
because I'm greedy, I like to have big portions. So obviously, it was a big change to begin with. But you know, when you have like your protein shakes morning, afternoon, it does fill you up. And you're having, instead of me having like, you know, bacon butties on the road and stuff like that, and the cheeky little sausage roll or whatever, it's all like decent stuff, which kind of fills you more and lasts a bit longer, rather than, you know, your stodgy kind of food that you just rely on in every day. So it was a bit of a change, but easily adaptable for me. So it was quite good, I thought. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So when you think back before the 28-day challenge, what sort of things were you doing before, or attempted before, to shift the weight?
Well, to be honest with you, I was probably a member of I've probably been a member of every gym in Lincoln, and I've just not had motivation to go. I've tried going with my mates and stuff like that, but sometimes they're busy and they can't be bothered, and sometimes I'll be just too tired or whatever, and it just doesn't really work. I didn't really find the time, like I say. So, the thought was there, but actually putting it in place was a completely different story. Yeah. So, I dread to think how much I've wasted on gym membership before. It's unreal, but.
So does it feel a bit crazy now to think that what you tried to do before was a bit crazy, really? Trying to do it that way.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
or anyone to guide you along the journey, because it can be a bit of a minefield if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, obviously, your heart's in the right place trying to go to the gym, and you just kind of look around and you spend like half your time looking at the machines, like, I wonder how this kind of works, and just feel like a bit of an idiot. You've got any guidance, do you know what I mean? And your mate's telling you how to do it, and then you're looking around and people's watching, and you think, oh God, I hope I'm doing this right. And so it's a bit of a change now, definitely.
So obviously this time has been a bit of a change. What's different in terms of coming to our gym? What's different in terms of like the support, the environment, the people that you're around? Because obviously you're training in a group at the moment. So does that help? Is it hindrance or does that help?
I found it to massively help, to be honest with you. I felt obviously the first day when I went to yours, you just kind of, you're like anxious a little bit because you don't know what to expect, and you're just kind of nervous a little bit. And then as soon as you walk in there, like everyone's absolutely sound, everyone's really friendly. To me, I felt like just basically part of like a community. Like I've been there for years or something, and everyone's sound. And if you're doing something wrong, you're in a group and everyone's like, or one of your mates or someone will go up to you and say, look, just do it like this, and I found this helps, and it's better if you do it like this and do it this way, because then you feel the burn or whatever. And everyone's absolutely sound. The trainers are amazing. I normally train with Niall or Neil, absolutely sound. Obviously everyone in the gym staff wise are brilliant as well, but they're the two main lads I've dealt with. And just everyone at the gym's just absolutely sound, friendly, and you just feel like you get there and you actually feel like you've done so much in just half an hour. I'm always, sweating a lot when I come out, which is good, and just feel it. And obviously I go first thing in the morning at 6, so just get there, smash it, and then it's like 6:30, well, say 6:45 or 7 o'clock. Sometimes you get home and you've done your workout for the day and you're ready to smash the day. You just feel confident and just happy you've done it.
Brilliant. So what would you say to someone who's they might have seen our advert, sort of maybe a bit unsure, probably going through the same sort of feelings you was going through to begin with? I think it was Lindsay that you was shitting yourself at first when you first come in. That was your words.
Yeah.
But what would you say?
I spoke to Lindsay and obviously she gave me a couple of phone calls, and I was like, look, because I'm an electrician, self-employed, I've got like fluid on my knee, and I was like, look, I've got a bad back and my shoulder's hurting and I've got a fluid on my knee. And she was like, I was like, look, I'm sure you've heard this all before, Lindsay. And she was like, don't worry, I've heard every excuse under the sun. So I was like, right, okay. I just thought, you know what, sorry, let's just go for it.
Yeah.
So obviously she booked us in for the first evaluation, signed up, stuff like that. If anyone's the same kind of mentality now as, what should I go for, or should I not, I can only recommend to just go for it, just because you're not going to look back. And when you've done it, even if it's 28 days, you learn so much nutrition wise and exercise wise, and what to do, what not to do, and you're not going to look back. And that's why I've signed up for another year, because I'd loved it that much. Felt a part of, like I say, community, and just want to finally get to my goals that I've had for the last 10 years when I've joined the other gyms and not really got anywhere. So just basically go for it and do it. That's all I can say to anyone who's on and on about it.
Right. So, you've done really, really well on the 28-day challenge. So where are you now? Because what has it been now? Has it been about 8 weeks since you
started? Just finished. Yeah, so I've just finished my 8th week. I'm at the minute I've nearly lost 3 stone. Less than 20% body fat. I had my weigh-in evaluation today with Neil.
Yeah.
And obviously I've got bigger and better goals to seek in the coming weeks. So just going really well.
What is that? Because Neil would have set you then another 90-day goal. What is that 90-day goal now?
Yeah, so I need to get to I think it's 17.5% body fat in the next month, and then it's just a case of just working hard basically, and just getting to my ultimate goal of a 6-pack. But it's it's a dream that's going to happen, I'd imagine.
Yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. So, yeah, that's brilliant, Dean. Thanks for doing that and sharing that with us. That's excellent, mate. So, I think everyone in our gym, the staff and that, are really sort of really proud of what you've done. It's been a massive transformation, considering you was shitting yourself at the start.
Yeah.
Now you're one of the lead members in the group training. So well done, mate.
No, I appreciate it. No, I can't thank you guys enough for giving me the chance and just taking me under your wing and just being sound as really. Really appreciate it and look forward to working with you guys in the future and getting my goals set and sorted.
Yeah, and that 6-pack.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, guys, so just on our video testimonial with Dean Rayney. So I'm obviously going to big up myself and my team. As you can see that, we do what we say we do. So if any of you guys are interested in coming on board on our 28-day challenge, click on the link that's above this video. And get yourself in. Now, I know some of you are going to be thinking, oh, I've not got time. Well, Dean works 10, 12 hours a day. He's got a family. He's making time, gets in at first thing in the morning and does his session. Like I said, 90 minutes a week, it's nothing really. And the food is really, really varied. Just teach you how to control the portions, okay? So cost-wise, it is cheaper than buying a cup of coffee every single day. It works out cheaper than buying a cup of coffee from Starbucks, okay? So cost-wise, there's no excuse there. So what I'm going to ask you to do, if you're interested, is click on the link above, fill out the few questions, book a scheduled call, and Lindsay will give you a call. What she's going to do is ask you some questions. She's just going to make sure that you're going to be a good fit for the program. We don't want any time wasters, please, guys. Okay, so if you're super serious, you're not full of excuses, then this is the program for you. So that's pretty much it with this one. Keep a look out because there's plenty more of these coming your way.